So in episode 1, I made a custom scenario where we started with the tribal start so we can meditate at the anima tree and we can gain powers from that. We also started naked, and on top of the basic tribe tech, we also started with makeshift weapons, which are the rust weapons, and electricity. As I thought electricity was what you needed to build a comms console, but it turns out microelectronics is actually needed. So we're in the process of researching that. It's going to take quite a while, and I have a mod that allows us to recruit people with a comms console if we have enough money, and we can sell off prisoners with the comms console, so that's going to be kind of a big deal. Our caravan almost made it back home when we did get raided again, and when our caravan makes it back home, which, okay, they did make it back home just now, the strength of the enemy raiders is actually going to start increasing substantially. And yeah, this is kind of awkward. So we got our caravan people coming in from the bottom, and Captain is using our assault rifle, which I don't really want him to use that right now against these tribals because we don't have that much ammo, and we have no way to make the ammo. So yeah, it's kind of I don't know, it's a weird situation, but we're just kind of Captain try to kill these guys, I guess, because they're not in the best position. We'll have Neo maybe come out and try to help them. Okay, Buffalo actually did breach. Let's have Bob actually take out his weapon. And then, yeah, this is really sketchy, like in terms of trying to figure out what's going on here. Captain got a hit. Bob definitely got hit. He's not in cover. Getting cover, Bob. Captain's just getting obliterated. Yeah, this is not ideal. Because the thing is about us surviving this raid, like, we will survive, but will we survive upcoming raids? That's the question. And by the way, are any of these guys good? So I haven't really been doing a good job at picking up new colonists thus far, although Salamander, the person we knocked out, is actually ninja-like, which makes him a lot better in melee. Or I guess it's a she. We actually need more females in the colony too. We have too many males. She's also actually good at quite a few skills. Mainly she's a natural genius at mining, and we have no one that can mine right now. So yeah, I think we should definitely try to save her. She's got 8 hours left, so we should be able to for sure. And okay, this is exactly what I mean. Literally, we didn't even have time to bandage up Salamander yet, who does still have 4 hours left. We're having Hot Mom do that. And we got raided again, and yeah, these guys are already in. We're using the LMG this time though. Oh yeah, good killing that guy. By the way, so the rust weapons, I'm not sure if they're meant to be this way. I thought that guy would be actually attacking our Lothar. I wasn't really paying attention to Neo's cover. And yeah, I'm just having the Lothar distract. But the cool thing about these rust weapons with their automatic, get it back in the door, I think. That LMG shot only consumes 1 round of ammo. I'm not sure if that's intended. And same with the AK. It was the same way as well. And what the heck is going on over here, by the way? So they opened up one of these ancient tomes. That's not good. They are sappers, so I guess they just tunneled into anything they felt like tunneling into, I guess. Boris actually has some really good armor, by the way. He has well, riot armor is actually not that good. Shorty has some marine armor. That could be nice. We don't have any helmets, though, is the only thing. We need helmets. But yeah, we should be able to outrange these guys. They are pretty much all injured for the most part. So it's just a matter of time, I think, before we can take them out. Semi-rifle really sucks, though, I will say. It does, like, no damage. But that's alright. Killed that guy. And okay, a big part of being able to beat the 500% threat scale is you got to be good at your wealth management. And the way to do that is whenever you get raided or anything really happens, you got to clean the map up of anything off the ground. So we cleaned the map up and loaded up all those goods on a caravan with Timmy and Captain, and we went down to this medieval colony. And these guys do actually have some nice stuff, mainly 3 slaves. This person, Ari, costs 3.7k. I wonder why. Oh, because she's Herculean. This trait increases market value by quite a bit. They just really can't have a mental breakdown, whoever has that trait. It also increases melee hit chance and armor as well. This would not be a bad person to pick up. I actually altered these god traits, and I was thinking with Herculean, maybe they should have increased immunity gain speed. That's the cool thing about this game is like anything I think needs to be balanced or could have like a cool way of balancing, I can just literally go into the files and do it. And there's not many games that you can do that with, but yeah, here's the other slave, Lincoln, who doesn't seem especially good. He's also really old. And then how about Burnt? The final slave is athletic, I guess, is a really good trait. Increases global work speed by quite a bit, lowers aiming time. The hero and god traits mod was actually updated last month, and I'm pretty sure this was a new trait they added because yeah, I've never seen this one before. We might want that guy. He seems like a competent fighter. Let's see what we can afford though. So we're gonna sell off this insect jelly, all these advanced components, all these leathers, and this Argotech eraser for quite a bit, and this tech print as well. I don't think we need that. And then how about all this other stuff? We're just gonna sell off the guns. They don't sell for that much, but their market value is like 300 for the SMG, and this gun will increase your wealth by $300, not $57. So yeah, we just want to sell off all this stuff. I'm not going to use these other rust weapons. I don't know if I want to use a shotgun even. Okay, maybe we'll try out the water pipe shotgun, but I'm pretty sure the SMG and the pistol are not going to be worth. And okay, there's something weird with the medieval factions where they have power armors, and I don't even know why they have power armors. I think Oscar needs to look into that one, because yeah, not only do they have power armors, they have 9 of this power armor, which is just insane. Like normally colonies will only have 1 of a power armor if they do have it. And yeah, like they have 5 of these tough recon armors armors. I could more see them having a recon armor than a power armor. I just feel like the power armor aspect of it makes absolutely no sense. And what about like this Tetra Slug too? It can blast nearby enemies with a ranged cannon or something. I kind of want to see that almost more than I want to see this Herculean female. But then again, we can't train up the Tetra Slug, and like I don't know if we can really control it that well. I think we'll pick up Ari for now. That's the more safe thing because I don't know how good the Tetra Slug is. And like this playthrough is kind of hanging by a thread. Any moment it could just hit the fan. And so I want to increase our chance of survival with getting the colonists. That's good. And okay, so I did buff the trait quite considerably. And speaking of god traits, by the way, we're getting raided by this massive tribal horde, I guess you could call it, which is kind of weird because we only have 3 colonists at our base and we don't even have our legendary Lothar here. So our market value is not even that high. Like we're only at 26k. I'm just surprised we're getting raided by this much stuff. But yeah, there's actually 2 colonists here that are really good. So Cheetah does have Emotep's Wisdom, which I did buff as well. It increases medical 10 quality, 10 speed, surgery success chance, and operation speed by 100%. It used to increase all those by 65%, but the reason why I buffed this is because like you can see Cheetah's market value is almost 4k, whereas a normal colonist like Red, for example's market value is only 1k. So she's basically like 4 colonists in one just because of that trait. So I feel like it needs to be good. It might even be buffed more, I'm not really sure. But yeah, Cheetah could be a really good addition. And then Komodo is also a dead shot. Unfortunately, her shooting skill is locked at 9, so she won't be able to get more XP in shooting, but she does have way less aiming time and increased shooting accuracy. And I think 9 shooting is actually not bad. Like she should be a pretty decent fighter. And also she's got a compulsion for intellectual, so she's going to be really good at researching. And okay, I sent Neo out with the bolts. I didn't even realize we had a bolt. I thought we just had a semi-rifle, but yeah, the bolt actually has a really good amount of range, and we can actually pepper these guys up a little bit before they do end up charging. And like, yeah, we can just kind of piss them off a little bit, but they won't fully charge until they decide they're ready, which I don't know why they're not just charging right now. But yeah, purple's already knocked out. You'd think as soon as they start getting fired at by someone that has really long range, they would just decide to charge, but no, they gotta prepare, I guess, for a while still. They don't really know their plan of action, which, you know, it should be to just charge. That would be a good plan of action, I think, at this point. Yeah, we peppered those guys up pretty good, and now they're gonna begin their assaults. Yeah, I don't like using the bolt because it is using 1 shot for each shot we fire, but yeah, we're just gonna run. Komodo is one of the people we want to knock out, so we're gonna use our shock lance on her or him, and then Cheetah was the other one, so we're gonna use our other lance on them. And then yeah, 2 of them are knocked out. We actually killed a few too, so this should actually go pretty quickly. I think they're gonna run soon, I'm guessing. There was also some guy complaining about run and gun being OP in the comment section. It's only OP in a situation like this where the enemy is really low tier, and like we have the recon power armor, which increased our movement speed. If we didn't have that, then it would not be nearly as good. And so we're able to kite them, even though run and gun is lowering our movement by quite a bit actually when you're carrying heavier weapons. That raid was pretty easy. We now got a much more difficult raid though on our hands. We accepted a quest 1.5 days ago, and if we can defeat these pirates, we get a legendary great bow. I'm not sure how effective that thing is going to be, seeing that we are now using guns. And all right, we already took out this group down here, which is actually a really good start. So this is not the first time I've done this fight. This is actually probably the 10th. And basically what ends up happening is these guys have a bunch of grenades and they just go right for our base, which like normal raiders do not behave this way. Crap, we just missed the entire volley. That's not good. And yeah, they just go straight for our base and they just start grenading our base. Or wait, maybe they might actually, yeah, see, they're just grenading our base. And Neo, well, Neo does not have a good helmet. That's the main thing that sucks about this whole situation. And yeah, they're just tossing grenades non-stop. And then we got some people over here that are ready to fight if we can get these guys in a melee. But like they just, oh god, Ari's getting hit already. Oh, Ari actually deflected a shot. I'm really not sure how to play this though. Like we're just gonna get Bob, and okay, Bob got tagged. We're gonna get Neo and Bob into cover though. And then yeah, these guys are just going straight for, I guess, Hamam. I'm not really sure what they're doing, but let's have Ari just go in. And then, okay, that guy's throwing a grenade. Captain, get out of there. You guys get out of there as well. Just keep moving, Captain. Then just melee flow down, very nice. Let's actually melee sell down. Ari is really good at melee. It's our Herculean guy. And then, okay, some of these guys are fleeing. Harvey is fleeing, but he's the only one left from his group that's fleeing. The rest of these guys are still fighting. They apparently were not a part of his group. And so, yeah, we're gonna have Ari actually chase down Pio, who does have, okay, wait, you guys get over here. Pio does have grenades. And okay, nice, Pio's dead, and these guys are running. Okay, phew. Yeah, that was not the first attempt. I'm just being honest. Like, that was not a fair fight. The thing about that fight, okay, that was a smoke launcher. By the way, I would like to get that smoke launcher. It's just that with the ammo mod, I don't even think we can use it I think we have to make special smoke launcher ammo. That's one thing I actually don't like about this ammo mod, is that raiders do not carry the appropriate ammo, I don't believe. And yeah, the grenade throwers had this medieval ammo that's not even used for the frag grenades, so that's definitely something the mod is kind of missing, as opposed to Yao's combat where grenades actually had ammo in them. And all right, we loaded up 3 people in a caravan, including our useless Lothar, at least until we train it up. Again, we've been butchering up all the raiders, so we have a ton of human leather, and then we just got some random stuff to sell. These guys do have quite a few nice things. Like, they have this Archotech eye that actually increases sight by quite a bit. I just don't know if it's worth that 2,500 market value though. Maybe if someone had their eye shot out, it'd be worth, but yeah. This Cyclops visor for only 1,200 seems like a much better eye. It only increases body part efficiency by 120%, whereas Archotech eye is 150, but this thing lowers aiming time by 10%, lowers range cooldown, and increases shooting accuracy. That's kind of OP. It only has half the market value. I just don't know if we can install that into someone yet. I think we might need a higher level of medical skill. And okay, it is in fact confirmed that we can install the Cyclops visor into someone. It's one of the lower tier cybernetic parts, I guess, because the higher tier ones, yeah, you can't install them into people. But yeah, we'll grab that. And we now have one person that's going to be good at melee. We're about to have another one as well. And they have some crypto melee weapons that can freeze people. The sword does quite a bit more damage. It's just not usable with shields, whereas the crypto hatchet is usable with shields. And apparently you can throw it. And it's also a better quality one. I'm not sure what combination we're going to want, because right now we don't have any shields. And I was looking down here, they don't have any helmets. So it's looking like we're pretty much only going to want the crypto weapons. I'm just going to sell off everything we got, and we're just going to see how much stuff we can afford. Yeah, the frag grenades, we can't use them right now because we don't have the required ammo. They have 2 of the good crypto hatchets. Maybe we should just get both of those, because yeah, though they do less damage, eventually we're going to be able to pair them with shields, and we kind of want our melee people to be using shields because that will make them quite a bit tankier. They also do have this guardian helmet, which actually increases melee hit chance. We're going to grab that. It's only 162, and yeah, that'll be at least one helmet that we can use for one of our melee characters. I almost forgot to grab some medicine as well for the operation. We're going to grab actually as much as we can get. It's always useful to have extra medicine around the base. And all right, our caravan made it back to base. Before we do install the Cyclops visor into Neo, we're going to need him to help us do this quest, Dusa's busted ship. This thing's going to expire in 3 hours, and yeah, we're going to have to protect some people against some raiders. As far as the reward, I think we're going to take the honor. This rare infuser is kind of cool. It has a chance to deal some flame damage if we strap it onto a melee weapon, but I think the honor is more useful just because honor is kind of rare to get. And okay, here comes the raiders. We got to protect this ship against them, and they're just tribals, so this should be pretty easy. We already killed one of them. Very nice. We do have some other people coming too. I wasn't sure how soon they would come. Oh, Neo got hit, but it did hit his shield. His power armor does give a little bit of a shield. It's like a 20 HP shield, not much. We're going to try to protect mainly the commander. So this dude's completely useless, and he is a Psycaster, which is, you know, it's kind of unfortunate that the game does not actually use the Psycasting abilities of their commander. With Ari coming in here, we gotta just protect the commander basically. Captain needs to get over here and start shooting at these guys. And we got Ari coming in with the melee weapon, which is good. We're going to make sure that we can try to just protect the commander. Yeah, Dusa is actually not in any immediate danger apparently, so we should be okay here. And okay, nice, they're running. While doing that quest, Neo actually did get banged up a little bit, and so we're going to use this opportunity to install the Cyclops visor into one of his eyes. And yeah, this is going to be a little bit sketchy, not because the operation itself is sketchy. The bed we're using is excellent, and it does have above 100% surgery success chance, as does Hot Mom because of her Master Medic trait. Along with the fact that we're using regular medicine, I don't think there's a chance that this can fail. If it can fail, it's going to be really low, like we're talking 1 or 2%, I think. But yeah, we did install the Cyclops visor, so Neo's going to be much stronger when he does wake up. It's just that the anesthetic is going to knock him out for potentially like a day, maybe even more. And yeah, we're just going to hope that we don't get raided in that time. And okay, it's been about a day since Neo did his operation and we finally got raided, but he has completely recovered from the operation. He is no longer under the effects of anesthesia. And yeah, we're pretty okay here, I think. It's just a medieval raid too, so we should be fine. And we're using the legendary great bow, just because I feel like, why not? And okay, these guys are running. Well, this group of the raiders are. And yeah, we have a 100% chance to actually hit Jen here with Neo's amazing sights and increased accuracy. 100% chance to hit Elliot here as well. Very nice. How about Maria from this range? We actually don't have range. We gotta get a bit closer with this bow, but then 85% chance. 94. So yeah, we got a really good chance to hit, at least with this great bow. And yeah, none of these guys have ranged weapons that are still up, so this is pretty free. And I think that actually might be the end of this episode. We got something done at least. I could have got more done. I did want to finish up microelectronics, so we're just gonna do that in the next episode. We just got too much raids and stuff that happened, and I got hung up on that one main raid where I had to do it over a bunch of times, so that the playthrough did not end there and then. I think that event earlier where we got a bunch of grenadiers that raided us, I think that was kind of a fluke because it was a part of a quest, and sometimes quests can give you really stupid events that you're not really ready for. This guy Igor, by the way, is not that good, so I think we're just gonna let him die. And yeah, I think with that, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.